I'll answer them for you best I can from the law enforcement perspective. But I'm not just a law enforcement officer. I'm a parent and I'm a grandparent. So I took all that in consideration when I put this together. These are some of the topics that are covered with kids. And here's the deal. This is what I do. The whole idea behind the presentation with kids is to educate them and to inform them, not to scare them. Educate everybody involved, the potential victims and the bullies, the young people exhibiting those behaviors. And it's different than gangs or drugs. This kind of presentation, you need everybody in the room at the same time. The bully sitting there, I want him there going, uh-oh. And the potential victims, I want to empower them to tell them it's not okay. It's not part of growing up anymore. I tell a funny story with the kids when I'm with them. Talk about, we define a bully. I make them understand that bullying can be emotionally and physically damaging. We talk about where bullying happens, how it occurs, what victims feel like after they've been bullied, the importance of positive self-image, reporting bullying, staying safe, and then changing the philosophy in general. Okay, so we define bullying, and there's a lot of definitions for bullying, but I keep it real simple, and I'll show you why. To me, bullying is a person who intimidates and injures other people. And this is why. The key words here are intimidates and injures. It is unlawful, it is illegal to intimidate and threaten somebody. Put somebody in imminent fear, you've committed a crime. And obviously, if you injure somebody, you go on to the next level. But kids need to know that they have a lot of rights. Juveniles have more rights than adults. And one of their basic rights is to feel safe in class. Hello. To feel safe in class. When we allow a bully to change that, they have taken one of our basic rights away. Our kids cannot learn if they don't feel safe. The body works real simple. If the child's preoccupied about being harassed, bullied, made fun of, whatever, he's not learning. He's in that survival mode. He's not in a teachable mode. He's not, I don't care what the teacher's doing. He's thinking, well, lunch are going to mess with me after school. So he's not learning. He's not. And bullies come in both genders, by the way. The girls do it just a little bit differently, and the girls can be very vicious. That's what I know. That's just what I know. And this information I'm giving you is not something I read. I put it together after many years of working with our kids. These are the answers they're giving me, because I'm soliciting. I always want to know, when we have to arrest a young person, oh my God, they hate it. Because all the way to the office, I'm lecturing them. And I want to know what's going on. What got you here? Why are you with me right now? It's just, I don't just put the cuffs on them and process them and take them to juvenile. I want to know what is the root of the problem. I've got it broken down into 3 categories. At this and not know what it is. Oh, it's beautiful. What is it? Well, in fairness, same thing with the teachers. You know, it's there and they're not really quite sure sometimes. And so we just can't dump on the teachers. That's not fair. But sometimes it's happening at your house and you're not even aware of it. Okay, so it's not fair. It's not fair. So when our kids are victimized by bullies, you know, certain things happen to this person. And these are the answers they give me. And I want you to sit there and think about somebody in your life that's near and dear to you. Makes school less enjoyable. Think about when you get these kids ready to go to school. Change where you feel comfortable on campus. We're empowering bullies, so we're not careful. Somebody has to be heads up at school. Administrators, faculty, somebody be aware. Could change the way you feel comfortable getting to and from school. Make participating in school activities stressful. Make succeeding in class intimidating. And that's kind of wordy, but I asked them, what does that mean? And they'll give me the answer every single time. They say, sir, well, you know, if I answer if I answer the question and they make fun of me or they look at me, whatever, it's exactly it. Because what happens is, and I tell the teachers this when they're present, I said, if you allow this to happen, you allow 2 or 3 kids to change the whole dynamic of that beautiful class. After a while, nobody's raising their hand. It's not fun, and we're not learning. So we have to be sensitive to that. Negative self-image. My thought on this is real simple. You know, I tell them, feel good about who you are. Feel good about who you are. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. And then I give them a hard time. So it doesn't matter about the $100 pair of shoes you have because you didn't buy them. Doesn't matter about that real silver jewelry you bought at the flea market that's gonna turn green. No, sir. You go, it's real, it's $4. Right. I said, feel good inside. It's about character building, and that starts at home too. The values and the character building. All that starts at home. Don't push it off on the teachers. Because our teachers, I've seen them. I've been with a lot of teachers in classrooms, thousands of them. And unfortunately, our teachers have to instruct, they have to teach, and they have to babysit. And it's unfair.